Got him for 2 pick sixes.
Okay. That seems to be a popular guy over there.
Yeah.
What have you seen from Jaron just as far as the transition, the way that he's embraced it?
I feel like he's one of the most like steady guys. Like he's gonna be in that film room just understanding his job. So if the play goes wrong, it's not gonna be on Jaron. He has good hands. Surprisingly, he can go catch the ball. He loves the block. He loves being physical. So him blocking is not gonna be a problem for him. And I feel like it's gonna be a good transition for him.
You jealous a little bit that he gets to catch some passes?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
What's it feel like? You were just a young kid a couple of years ago. Now you're a team leader. What's that feel like absorbing that?
It's definitely weird because just knowing like in January, my freshman year, I was the only safety to come in, and then Jamarian came in right after me in the summer. So it felt definitely weird, but just picking and choosing which parts I want to pick from each leader, like Justin Burrows, Key Lawrence, Billy Bowman, like just picking those guys' brains growing up. I feel like it's molded me to the leader I am now.
Go ahead.
Do you feel like you've been kind of anticipating getting to this point to where you're the lead guy in that room now? Billy Bowman going out to the NFL, things like that.
Yeah, I definitely am. Like, I'm glad Billy didn't leave last year because I don't think I was ready to be a leader last year. I tell him that every day. Like we play the game together, we talk every day. So I'll be thanking him because he taught me little bits and pieces how to study, how to underkey, how to look, how to get ready, how to prepare for a game. So just thanking Billy because Billy helped me get to where I am right now.
Coach Venables calling the defense fully. What do you expect out of that, and how excited are you for that?
Great game planning. That's what I expect. Physical, fast, and just have fun.
What are some of the biggest things you feel like you've improved on since kind of stepping into this role and things like that, like you just talked about with Billy Bowman helping you out? What are some things that you kind of really were working on?
Are really the details, the little things like details of coverages, knowing strong and free safety, underkeying the tackles, guards. My run fits are way faster. My pass depth's better. I just gotta get a little better in my man. That's what I'm working on this spring.
Do you feel like being a leader, you kind of lead by example? Does that make you better as a football player to where you really want to show the younger guys, how things work and how to do things?
Yeah, I feel like leading by example. It shows shows young guys like I'm not just screaming at you. I'm gonna do it too. Like, I'm gonna show you I can do it. That way, it gives you confidence that you can do it too.
Second wave of reporters just got here, sorry. When Coach Venables announced he was taking over as play caller, what was your reaction?
I was hyped. I know what he's about. Look at his resume, man. You can't knock him. He's one of the best defense coordinators and head coaches in the country now.
When Coach Alley left, how much of a surprise or disappointment, or what level of emotion did you guys face?
I mean, we were surprised, but I mean, it's nothing new to us. I mean, technically Coach V is my third defensive coordinator, so as long as we call the right plays, I'm not tripping.
What'd you think of the way those guys performed up in Indianapolis last week?
Oh, they had a day. Billy running the 4.4, Danny running the 4.5, and ED running the 4.6, and had the most bench at any D lineman. That was exciting, and I can't wait to go see the guys pro day tomorrow.
I was gonna say, does it kind of translate for the next class going through here when you see what those guys did? Okay, like you have this attitude like we're next kind of thing.
Yeah, we all were talking about it in the locker room earlier today. Like, hey, like pro day, we're 1 year away from all of us being in the pro day next year, so we're just putting our heads down and getting ready to work.
Expectations going into the spring for yourself. I mean, we talked a little bit about it earlier, but going into this last year, what are your expectations? Is it month by month, better by better every day?
Just putting deposits in the bank every day, man. I'm trying to get better with my eyes, try to be more vocal. Just off of usually all my life, you can ask my parents, like I wasn't a vocal kid, like I wouldn't express myself. I just try to lead by example. But now, trying to lead by example and be vocal with it. So try to take the young guys under my wing and get them ready to go.
Do you feel yourself being more vocal in the locker room, on the field, on the practice field now?
I definitely feel like I'm more vocal from winter stations to spring ball, so I feel like I've gotten way better.
Is that a challenge from Coach Hall as well?
Yeah, it's a challenge from the strength staff, Coach Hall, and Coach B for me to be more vocal.
Those guys that were at Indianapolis, they were all 3-year and 4-year starters. Mm-hmm. They became leaders in their career. Is this happening? Is that a natural thing for this defense? Like you're going to be the next one. RMJ is going to be the next one. RMT, sorry, is going to be the next one.
I just feel like once you put so much money in the bank, your time's going to come. So like me, our Mason, Kobe, Kip, like we all been here for the last 4 years. I feel like it's our turn. Like we sat, we waited, we watched how Danny, Ethan Downs, Billy, how they prepared for the game. So I feel like we just took it how they did. We're going to put our own little spice on it and get ready to play.
How are you going to spend your spring break?
I'm training in Arizona, man. Work does not stop.